The equation of the line k is y is equal to 2x plus 5. The line k intersects the y-axis at the point 0, 5 and the x-axis at the point P. Find the coordinates of the point P. Okay, so in order to find the coordinates, we have to take into account a few things. So first, we know that the equation of the line is y is equal to 2x plus 5. So let's just write that y is equal to 2x plus 5. Now, we know 100% that at point P, y is going to be 0 because it's touching the x-axis. So we can already fill that in. We can also fill it in here. So we can say 0 is equal to 2x plus 5. From here, notice we only have one variable, which means that we'll be able to solve this equation. So I'll just flip it the other way, just it's a bit easier to look at. So 2x plus 5 is equal to 0. What I'm going to do is put all the letters to one side, numbers to one side. That will give us 2x is equal to minus 5. Then I'm going to divide both by 2. X equal to minus 5 over 2. So I'll just put that here, minus 5 over 2. So that are coordinates of point P. And we also just want to think, does our answer make sense? And yes, that does look around minus 5 over 2, as that would be like minus 2.5. So it's sort of right behind the y-axis there. For part B, the line N is perpendicular to the line K and goes through the point 0, 10. Find the equation of the line N. Give your answer in the form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, where a, b, and c are all integers. So the important thing to understand about lines that are perpendicular to each other is how to get the slope from one to another. So just looking up here, we know that y is equal to 2x plus 5. So I already know that the slope of k is equal to 2. How do I know that? We have the formula y is equal to mx plus c. Y is y, m is 2, x is x, c is 5. M will always be the slope, C will always be the y-intercept, which matches up. C is 5, so M2 has to be the slope. And if you don't have it in this form, then you have to write it in this form. So switch stuff around until you have it in the form y is equal to mx plus c. Then you can get the y-intercept and the slope. Then from here, actually another way that we could get the slope, I'll just go through that quickly, is we have this point here, minus 2.5 and 5. So we have a rise of 5 and a run of 2.5, so or 5 over 2. So from here to here is 5 over 2, up here is 5. So if we do 5 over 5 over 2, that'd be the same as, so I just multiply both the top and bottom by 2 to get rid of the fraction at the bottom. That would be the same as 10 over 5, which will be the same as 2. So those are two ways to find the slope of k. So the way that we find the slope of a perpendicular line, in this case n, so slope of n, is, so 2 is the same as 2 over 1. To get the slope of n, we have to flip the fraction. So first let's flip the fraction. So that will be 1 over 2. And then we put a minus in front of it. Now, if it was a minus, we'd put a plus. If it's a plus, we put a minus. So we switch the sign. So we flip it and we switch the sign. So 2 will switch to minus a half. So I know that the slope of n will be minus a half. Okay, and from that, I can actually get the equation of the line n just by using this. So I could say y is equal to, so our slope is minus a half x plus plus 10, which will be our y-intercept. So now we have the equation of line n. All we have to do now is give it in the form that they wanted. So ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So I'm going to put everything over to the left-hand side. So minus half x will switch to half x. This will be plus y plus 10 is equal to 0. And then a is a half, b is 1, c is 10. So they're all integers, giving us the answer for part B.